takes the handoff. It's Hardy. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. You do think basketball in this rivalry, but there is football history. Gale Sayers, Todd Reesing, Chase Daniel, the Mangino era for the Jayhawks. At times, this was one of the best rivalries on the planet.
Well, they started playing in 1891. It's unfortunate with conference realignment that this rivalry game kind of went away. I wish we saw it more often.
Yeah, and we've seen it all across college football. We get robbed of the rivalries, and then in turn, we kind of forget about them. So good to have this rivalry back.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You know, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's got enough for a Missouri first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Wants to throw on first down. He's going to take off. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Gives it on the option. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Keeps looking downfield. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He makes a grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. That's a great way to set the tone. You get the lead and you get a nice bounce.
And you know, Reese, you're getting the breaks early. The offense got the break, the tip right there, but those breaks...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Manning. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He's going to run it. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Coleman. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They'll try the run. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got some movement into the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touch. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Looking to throw on first down. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. At the 35, he's got room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught, close to the marker. It's Coleman. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Looking for room, it's Hardy. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught near the sticks, it's Coleman. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Under fire. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can throw it, but he can also pull it down, and he's so elusive, makes plays, really makes this offense go.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Under fire. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense there.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! He'll try to take it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he needed just a single.
Let's go. Break. Single.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps.
Let's go. Break.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Missouri really has on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Sets up the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. They just keep firing. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike pay dirt. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring it.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
On third and goal, they'll throw it. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Going to try to get it himself. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Tigers are facing third and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Missouri! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, David.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Run in the red zone. It's Jones. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger! Fired in. The play action fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. And off to Jones. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. Games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Some misdirection with the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. Got him downfield. Oh, what a move to get room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Now the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Tigers will try to run out the clock in the final minute. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. These two old rivals don't clash as often as they once did, but now bragging rights will belong to Mizzou. Until next time. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese. To the ground with the back. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Flying down the right side. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Missouri!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He turns that loose down the right side. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And an awesome job there by the offense picking up the blitz and giving their quarterback a clean pocket to throw from. Doesn't get better than that.
Looking for a crease, it's Hardy. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He'll pull it down. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away to buy time.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Looking to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Tigers. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. With jet sweep pass. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Looking for room, it's Hardy. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Finds his man. It's Hardy. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. He's looking to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to escape and get it, and turning it on. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And you're seeing...
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Hardy. Past the first down marker and still running. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Steps away to find some room. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the...
There he goes. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Missouri! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's loose. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
He'll keep it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. With the run on first and goal. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like some...
Here we go. Break.
Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Terry. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. This offense doing business in the red zone. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Grab near the marker. It's Manning. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Headed to the end zone. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They're trying to slam it in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page. Inside a half-minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? First play of the drive, wants to throw. Bringing the heat. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Well, a great job by the quarterback understanding where the pressure was coming from and understanding where his outlet was. And David, you know, it's demoralizing, I expect, from a...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Have
The Tigers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Power football with the run. Oh, what a move to get open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Off play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And this offense has had a great day.
Handoff to the single running back. Still on his feet at the 40. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Looking down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He fires one deep over the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, the
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drive. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. They tack a little more onto this lead. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
It's complete. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense...
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fakes the grab on the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Gonna swing it on second down. Good timing on the quick out. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
Hey guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Manning. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quick completion on the out. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Finds his big tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
This quarterback's showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because first down he got sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this third down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
And man,
on the run, it's Hardy. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
and these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on a hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space.
Turning it on! And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man, it's Hardy. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Terry. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. The Tigers are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
Yeah, and now they got to put it together, right? And this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches, and so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Right down the middle. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
3rd and long situation. We're bringing an extra DB on the field.
Running back searching for a hole. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
It's amazing to think just how confident they
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line, it's Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
A loss of 9 on the play. Here we go. Right.
Off the play fake on first down. He lets it fly. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell that he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers was good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Offense facing.
I like the...
They'll run play action. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. Got room at the 35. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like, it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on third down. That's caught. It's Hardy. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Jones. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Finds his big tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. And they will score. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Missouri wants to go fast. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the tight end. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Motion from the back. Snaps it in the shotgun. Rushes on him. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
No gain on the play.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between...
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Single back formation, and they give it to it.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They need 1 yard on third down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
And that's a gut punch, especially if you're the offensive coordinator.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Offense set on first down. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Throwing right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He'll try to do it himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the 30-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Complete. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball.
All right, let's get it. Right. 222.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to find the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Manning. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The sure hands. It's Manning. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. The give to the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Finds a man in the middle. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Pressure coming. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And as a defensive...
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were...
Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets it past the marker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Coleman. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.